Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Tyler here, Rock50, and welcome back to a special Bloons TD Battles modded video. Isaac and I are once again returning to the 5th tier towers mod that we showcased last video. So last video I did the 5th tier boomerang, which had some pretty neato upgrades, and this video we are taking on the dart monkey and seeing what 5th tier upgrades this guy has to hold. Dart Monkey Farm has been a staple strategy in Bloons TD Battles for a long time and a fan favorite as well, so I mean naturally bring it back to this video. However, Dart Monkey Farm is a bit different right now, at least in this specific game, than it is normally because there's some different factors. First off, the AI balloons are a lot tougher than they used to be. There's not supposed to be Camel Region Rainbows on round 17, and Isaac did not send those, I'm sure of it, because he got those motherfuckers as well. Those are tough Camel Region Rainbow balloons. But yeah, so there's harder AI balloons and a bit more starting eco. Well, I'll get back to that later. First off, marvel at the amazing Hypersonic Juggernaut. This is our first 5th tier tower. It is the left side Dart Monkey, and basically what it is, it's a Hypersonic Juggernaut. So it's like a Juggernaut, but hypersonic. Yeah, I know, Tyler. Very self-explanatory. I know. But look how fast it shoots. I mean, that should speak for itself. You know, it doesn't even need a boost or nothing. It just fires fast. It was basically able to solo a Moab by itself. However, Isaac did need to boost because he got it kind of late. He panicked, but he's like, oh crap, let's get this 5th tier Dart Monkey real quick. So the upgrade costs about $10,000. $10,000 for a massive wall of Juggernauts that just keeps firing damn near at the speed of a Ray of Doom. I don't think it's quite as fast. However, it's probably comparable to Ray of Doom because because Ray of Doom does 100 damage per frame, and I guess each of Juggernaut's balls does 100 damage. It just fires less frequently. I got one myself because I needed a little bit of help defending there, but then I sold it because I'm like, nah, I just prefer my Spike Bolts. Fun fact though, if I sold pretty much most of my Dart Monkeys and got just one Hypersonic Juggernaut, I think I'd be saving a little bit of money. I think it'd be pretty close. Like, I got a lot of Spike Bolts up there right now. I mean, thanks to the extra starting cash, or not extra starting cash, extra starting eco. We had 275 starting eco instead of 250. I guess that was Jambite's way of balancing and taking into account the harder AI balloons for some reason. Although it's still such an over buff because it just allows us to get so much more money. And anyways, let's test the Hypersonic Juggernaut up against the BFB. I actually have 2 Hypersonic Juggernauts in here, and I did boost, but it was before the BFB came because I was worried about losing. And honestly, those 2 Hypersonic Juggernauts just completely destroyed the BFB. It wasn't even close. I'm like, wow, those guys are pretty good. I guess we can just start selling our other Dart Monkeys because they're basically obsolete at this point. Seriously, I have absolutely no use for them whatsoever. But I mean, I guess they're sticking around for now just for good measure, but I could really just kind of keep going on farming because I can just chill with these 2 Hypersonic Juggernauts. If they can beat a BFB, then they can also beat Moabs, and Moabs are going to be coming soon in the AI, from the AI balloon sense. So I have to make sure I'll be alright for that. I'm going to actually drop Isaac a ZOMG at the same time, see if we can run him over potentially. One thing that should be noted, I don't know if you guys noticed it, when I activated my Super Funky Man Club, when I was just trying to defend some things, it turned the Juggernauts into the Super Monkey fans, which is not good. It's definitely a downgrade from a Hypersonic Juggernaut, so that's going to actually come into play here, is Isaac realized he's going to need to defend these fast coolon Moabs from the natural path. Yep, rip Hypersonic Juggernaut, you will not be missed. Actually, you will be, because Isaac's going to die to that. So that's a little bit bugged, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's alright. We learned our lesson that game, not to trust the Super Funky Man Club, at least not the 4th tier guy. The 5th tier Dart Monkey ability has not been shown yet, and that guy is super cool as well, so we'll get to it eventually in this game. But first we get to see the amazing, inspiring power of the Hypersonic Juggernaut once again. It kind of reminds me of back in the Flash version of Battles on NinjaKiwi.com. There was actually a way to get this Hypersonic Juggernaut without hacking or anything. There was like a certain glitch you could do. So I'm going to kind of describe it. You get like a Juggernaut that fires this fast without hacking and like, you know, just legitimately defeat rushes. It was seriously pretty overpowered. So what you needed 1 Super Funky Man Club, and you needed like a 0-0 Dart Monkey. So then you activate the ability, so the 0-0 Dart Monkey turns into a, Hypersonic Fast Fire, just normal Super Monkey. Then, while it's being a Super Monkey, you upgrade it to the Juggernaut, and it'll fire Juggernaut balls super fast and destroy Rainbow Rushes, Ceramic Rushes, Moab Rushes, that sort of stuff. And However, it didn't last that long. It only lasted as long as the ability lasted, which was like 15 seconds, I believe. So it's not permanent like these guys. The permanent Hypersonic Juggernaut is obviously much superior because it's a lot more consistent, and obviously you just want it around for forever. It's pretty nice. And when I say like the you know, these last forever, the Hypersonic Juggernauts on freaking battles in the past, they would go away after the ability ended. Anyways, speaking of ability, I don't know if you guys can see this. If you can't see this, you're fucking blind, okay? But we just saw the 5th tier Dart Monkey ability, and we're going to continue to see it as the rush begins. It's mid-30s rounds, so we're just going to see a crap ton of ZOMGs. And look at this ability! It takes your Dart Monkeys, and it turns them into Sun Gods. How cool is that? So, like, you have the Super Funky Man Club ability where you turn the Dart Monkeys into Super Funky Men. So the 5th tier Dart Monkey ability turns it into the Super Funkier Man Club, I guess? They're so funky they turn neon yellow and shoot out lasers. How funky is that? That's maybe not funky, it's like Fabu. Super Fabu fan club, if I say so myself. But seriously, these Sun Gods are super powerful. So powerful that I need to just basically have the ability constantly going so we can have a massive amount of Sun Gods just constantly defending these ZOMG rushes. These are round 37, round 38 ZOMGs, and yes, they are being slowed down by the ice ability, but the Sun Gods are just doing so much damage. These are not normal Super Monkeys. These are literally Dart Monkeys that have been made into Sun Gods with the ability, which is super lit. I do have Super Monkey in my actual loadout. ISAB doesn't, though, but I'm going to try to see if I can actually use the Super Monkey in helping to defend, because we can't defend forever for these. The ZOMGs get stronger and faster every single round, so I'm going to need to buy some Techno Terrors in the middle. And on this map, Area 52, Techno Terrors just feels so good. You put it right in the middle of that circle, and its ability just destroys everything that the player sends at you. It does a lot of damage too. It's like over 1,000, it might be 1,000 per shot, and you can, you know, sell and rebuy it. It does splash damage. It hits everything, so it's pretty good. It's a better version of Ground Zero, at least on this map. The only, you know, downside is that Ground Zero usually covers the whole map, but for this part, you know, Techno Terror hits all the important parts. So anyways, in addition to the Sun Gods, we're just buying a bunch of Hypersonic Juggernauts, because unfortunately we found out that not every single Dart Monkey can be turned into a Sun God. It works just like the Super Funky Man Club. We can really only have 10 Sun Gods at max, so you want that, and then you want everything else to just be a Hypersonic Juggernaut. However, I don't realize this at the time, so I'm just going to go ham on spamming these Super Monkey abilities, destroying these Moebs and BFBs. However, freaking Ice ability only takes off 2 layers, or slows 2 layers of balloons. So if I slow the ZOMG, by the time I pop the Moebs, they'll be shooting fast again, which is a detriment to me. That is really scary. Also, this actually looks pretty cool, you know, just the massive Juggernaut balls and everything covering the screen. They're just destroying these ZOMGs. However, some are getting quite far. They're getting quite far indeed, and then they're going to get further and further and further unless I continue to spam my abilities. I'm having constant Sun Gods activated. I'm having constant Techno Terror selling and rebuying, constant Ice abilities when I can, but I clearly don't have as many as I would want because there's some Moebs that are just not being slow. They're going full speed and causing massive havoc on my side. Thankfully, I'm able to defend still. ISAB is just chilling, though. Granted, yes, I'm not sending as many ZOMGs as he's sending me, but ISAB has an insane defense setup. He spent a lot more time actually placing down a lot more Juggernauts, so he has more firepower just chilling out on his side. And he has the Ice Ninja combo for that sick, amazing 25% speed slowdown, just making the balloons super duper slow, giving your towers 4 times the amount of time to defend, which is, I would argue, pretty useful indeed. So we're going to continue to destroy those rushes, and the natural balloons are going to go down as well. I'm also wasting a lot of money selling and buying Techno Terrors. Well, it's not wasted, it's being put to a good cause. However, it is draining very fast, and I'm definitely wasting money on freaking Sun God abilities because I don't realize that I can't just make the whole screen Sun Gods. It's literally only 10 at a time, and there's some balloons making it really far now. I gotta be sure to slow these down with ice. However, it looks like some Moebs is just gonna run through my defense and kill me. Turns out the OP 25% slow is, well, OP, as you put it. So we're going to try this again with me having learned my lesson, and we're just going to fill the screen with Hypersonic Juggernauts. So we're filling the screen with Hypersonic Juggernauts and having 10 Sun Gods. This is pretty much the best defense you can get with Dart Monkeys ever. You know, obviously better than anything in normal battles because these are 5th tier motherfuckers. They're pretty good. I should probably not shout. It's 10 a.m. and roommates are sleeping, so. Anyways, Around 44 Moab rushes, or ZMG rushes actually, seem to be destroyed a lot better this time than last time. Learned my lesson. I also have Ninja instead of Ice for a bit more of a consistent slow. This way I just need 4 Ninja abilities on loop, activate them at every 15-second mark, so at 45 seconds, at the 0, at the 15-second mark, and at the 30-second mark, which is a lot cheaper than buying 20 billion ice towers. And then we just got full screen Hypersonic Juggernauts. Look at them go. Look at those bad boys go. They're just covering the screen in Black Swarm. It looks ridiculous. So a fun fact, by the way, about the super funkier Man Club ability that turns up in Sun Gods. The one tower, the one Dart Monkey that actually has the ability upgraded, that actually is the 5th tier and it's activated, that's not a normal Sun God. It's a better version of a Sun God. So Sun Gods have their Sun Liquid, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it shoots out 3 of them, right? However, the 5th tier Dart Monkey shoots out 9 of these liquid plasma things, sun beams, I guess, and it shoots them out in like a giant arc over the map, so it does even more popping power. It does an insane amount of damage, which is super neat. I didn't actually notice it this game. It's really hard to tell because there's so much going on the screen, but I did verify it in practice mode. It shoots out an insane amount of sunbeams, and that is probably, you know, integral, or at least helping for our defense. We are just destroying these round 46 mobs. They're barely making it halfway across the map. Dare I say, even less. Iceb's side is struggling a bit more. I have no idea what's wrong though, because he seems to have a very similar defense to me. Maybe he doesn't have ninja ability, because it looks like his balloons are going a bit faster than me. Mine? Yeah, no, he has ice ability instead of ninjas. That's a bit more consistent. Maybe he also has less 5th tier Dart Monkeys as well, but we are still defending, and we have officially made it further than the previous game, round 47, and we are still destroying the ZOMGs and stuff. All my freaking Sun Gods are at the top map, so I'm trying to time my abilities, like when the balloons are all at the top of the map, so I can actually get use out of the sun, because otherwise it's just a waste of an ability. And I'm realizing, if I want to keep rushing ISAP, I'm not having much money. I can only fit in a few farms on this map for some reason. Like, it's actually kind of annoying how you used to be able to fit more farms on Pumpkin Patch, but Ninja Heat, we kind of nerfed it, so you can't squeeze them in anymore. So I gotta rely on selling my own fucking 5th tier Dart Monkeys just so I can send up more ZOMGs. That's honestly monkey abuse, you know? Saying, just killing off my monkeys so I can provide more weapons of mass destruction, aka the ZOMGs. But hey, it's gonna be worth it in the end, because clearly we don't need these extra 5th tier Dart Monkey abilities, but we do need the extra ZOMGs to ice at, because the Blues are still making it super far on his side, while on my side I'm actually just chilling. I am chilling hardcore right now. Like, I mean, I'm destroying the ZOMGs. I'm definitely destroying the inners, because I pop 100 balloons with every shot, and every projectile is super fast firing. So it's really just the ZOMGs I have to be worrying about, or rather, that ISAB has to be worrying about, because his side is looking bad. I don't know if he's going to get out of this alive. Round 49, maybe he'll make it to round 50. No, he won't. He will die out. That's pretty much the furthest he can get with those 5th tier Dart Monkeys. They're pretty legit. They are pretty OP, if I say so myself. Dart Monkey Farm has been taken to a new level. It is clearly the most OP strat in the game now. Yeah, totally. So, yeah, thanks for you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed the 5th tier towers. It was a lot of fun playing them with ISAB, just testing out, see how it goes. A lot of people have been asking for more different 5th tier towers. So if you guys want to see more 5th tier towers, I would highly recommend you guys go check out the channel of the guy who actually did the modding. His name's Jambite. You'll see his link fucking everywhere. And go beg him to make more 5th tier towers if you want to see more of this stuff, because that is the sort of that's the sort of thing that will actually get shit done. If he sees support for it and he sees a lot of people loving him, then he will definitely make more 5th tier towers and you know, just get them going. Not much more to say there. So thanks you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this 5th tier towers video. And I will come back with more modding videos on Tuesday. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Maybe a card battles mod. Maybe whatever Jambite has in store. I mean, we'll see. We'll see then. And peace out.